Hello YouTube, it's Game Hero 66 here, and it's time for another video. This time I'm going to be showing my DS collection. Here we go. First up we got Pokemon Ranger. Now first of all, the only reason why I got this game was to get the Manaphy egg that you get at the end of the game when you put a little code, and that was the only reason why I got this game. Overall, it's a pretty hard game for a Pokemon game where their attention for games is more brought to the children, but overall it was okay, but it was too freaking hard. I mean, you spin around this top taming Pokemon and you try to do your 10 missions, and I don't know, it just seemed too difficult for a kid. I myself had trouble with it, and well, that's basically it. Next two games I'm going to be reviewing together since they're basically the same game. Pokemon Pearl and Pokemon Platinum. Now, these two games, you're, of course, doing the same thing in any old Pokemon game, except there's more new Pokemon. With the addition of Platinum, there's a special ending with Giratina, the Pokemon on the cover, and you're able to capture Palkia and Dialga without having to get them from Pearl or Diamond. But overall, it was a really good game, and I really liked the addition of the new Pokemon, even though some of them were weird and didn't feel like much thought was put into them. But overall, pretty good game. Pokemon Soul Silver. When I heard about they were remaking Gold and Silver on the Nintendo DS, I practically shit myself. I was in amazement, and I had to pick up where I started off my Pokemon gaming with Soul Silver, and I was really impressed how they remade this game. It felt just like playing Silver on the Game Boy Color. I don't even know how many years ago, and I'm really glad they redid this. It was the best 35 or 40 bucks I think it was that I spent on this game. Overall, good game. Game & Watch Collection. Now this game you can only get by being a Club Nintendo thing, whatever. You get off Club Nintendo being a subscriber, or whatever you want to call it, and it's basically 3 games from the Game & Watch series, and overall it's pretty good, and I feel it works good on the DS, but I was only disappointed at the fact that it only came with 3 games. But what can you do? It's a free game, Club Nintendo. Super Mario 64 DS. Now this is a remake of the one on the N64, with the addition of 30 more stars, and 3 more playable characters. It is basically the same thing, except you play with the D-pad instead of the analog on the N64. But overall, it's pretty good. It's a really good game, and it was one of the first DS games I got, so I really enjoyed it. And the upgrade on the graphics were really nice touch, and overall, it's a really good game, and I'd suggest it. Mario Kart DS. Now, who doesn't like Mario Kart? And especially it's on the go with the DS. Pretty much your typical Mario Kart game. And I also like the addition of Rob. If you don't know who that is, I feel sorry for you if you're a Nintendo fan. He is a playable character in the game, and it's cool to see him in the game. New Super Mario Bros. Now, when I heard about this, I thought it was going to be a remake of the old Super Mario Bros. But it wasn't, but that didn't bother me that much. It was overall a really good game, and I really liked the music in this game. It was really fun. The only thing I had an issue with is kind of easy for a Mario game, but I guess it was trying to pull in more of a younger audience on the whole new addition to it. But overall, really good Mario game. Yoshi's Touch and Go. Now this game, I was greatly disappointed. When I saw it was Yoshi and Baby Mario back in a DS game, I thought it was going to be a sequel to Yoshi's Island, which I thought was one of the best games Yoshi has ever been in, and I had to pick this up. But greatly, I was disappointed to find out it was just 4 mini games, I believe. It's been a while since I played it, and all you gotta do is try to get the highest score. I felt like that was the biggest letdown, and I really suggest you just pass on this game and buy something else. This is a total waste of money. Yoshi's Island DS. Now this is a sequel I was talking about, and especially how you get to play with a couple other babies that give Yoshi the special new abilities, like Bowser. You get to use Bowser, Wario, Peach, and Donkey Kong. My favorite is Bowser, of course, having to spit out fire. That was the best thing. The only thing I had to complain about is that it's one world shorter than the original, and it made the game feel a lot shorter. And yeah, that's basically it. That's the only thing I had to complain about. But overall, it's a really good game, and if you like Yoshi's Island, then you'll love this one. The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. I'm a huge Zelda fan, and when I heard about this, I had to pick this up, and I was greatly impressed with it. I love playing with Link, being able to slash stuff with your DS stylus and move around. It felt like it really worked, and I love the addition of being able to slash stuff with your stylus. It felt like I was Link, slashing stuff, doing Link stuff, And overall, it was really good, and it was really quite long. I mean, all Zelda games are really long, and I really felt like it was a really good game. So if you're a Zelda fan, I suggest you pick this one up. The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Basically the same game, just another, if you call it a sequel, I guess. It's basically the same controls and whatever. So if you like Phantom Hourglass, I suggest this one as well. Star Fox Command. Now, when I saw the commercial, I thought this was going to be like a Star Fox 64, only on the DS. But it was kind of like a mission logging game where you had to like direct your little planes, and you went to like a scurry mission, and you do repeat the same thing. That was how you beat the game. I was really disappointed about that, but overall, it was okay. I mean, if you're a Star Fox fan, I guess you should pick it up, but it wasn't really what I expected. Kirby Superstar Ultra. Now, I heard people talk about Superstar when the Super Nintendo was around. They said this game was the shit for Kirby. And I never played on the Super Nintendo, so I decided to pick it up when it came out to the Nintendo DS. I was greatly disappointed. I played Kirby games in the past, but this felt like it was missing so much, and I didn't feel the epicness that everybody else was giving it. But it was an okay Kirby game, so I guess if you're a Kirby fan, pick this up, but I wasn't pleased with it. Sonic Rush. Now, Sonic games have been pretty crappy, and this was not. And I was really glad with this game. I really liked it, and I really enjoyed it. It was really fun to see the whole loop thing, running around super fast, collecting rings. It was like the old Sonic, only on a DS and new graphics and collecting them damn Chaos Emeralds. Still fucking hard as hell to get, but it was a really good Sonic game. Whoopsie, fell behind the shelf. Oh well. Sonic Classic Collection. Now this is just basically Sonic 1, 2, 3, and 4, and Sonic and Knuckles. If you ever played those games, they're on your DS, and it's a really good port. So if you're a Sonic fan, you like the oldies, you definitely should pick this shit up. Ultimate Spider-Man. Now this game is basically your Spider-Man, doing your Spider-Man shit. I didn't really enjoy it that much because of Venom's side of the story, how he kept draining his life and you had to stay alive by absorbing people, and you didn't have that much time limit with your health. It was really challenging, but it was an okay game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Your typical Yu-Gi-Oh game, just like everything else. Spyro, Shadow Legacy. I don't know what the fuck these people are doing with Spyro nowadays. This is basically just almost similar to the Spyro game on the PS3, only on the DS, and it's basically crap. I want Spyro to return with his old way of gameplay, because this, nothing but crap. Pass on. Final Fantasy 3. I only played this for like, an hour, and really didn't get sucked into the story, so I don't know. I'm not really much of a Final Fantasy fan. Only to the Kingdom Hearts series, that is. Spider-Man 3. Now, I don't even know why I picked this shit up. It's nothing but crap. I don't even know why. But all movie games suck. I mean, I've never played one that was really good, so don't even buy this shit. Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors 2. This was surprisingly really good for a Dragon Ball Z game on the DS, and I was really surprised. The only thing that disappointed me was the fact that there wasn't a lot of characters, but there was a lot more epicness to show. Like, there was pretty good, decent combo system, and the attacks were really nice, especially the tag team attacks. Those were really fun, and the voice acting was pretty okay, but overall it was a really good Dragon Ball Z game, and I recommend this to any Dragon Ball Z fan with who has a DS. Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. Your typical Kingdom Hearts game, and their cutscenes were actually dubbed, and I was surprised because every time I've seen a Kingdom Hearts game on a handheld, like for example Chain of Memories, they didn't have no voice. I was like, what the hell? But the cutscenes in this had dub, and I was really happy. And the only thing I had to complain about this was the upgrade system. It was alright for the DS, but I mean, it just felt weird. But overall, it was a really good Kingdom Hearts game. If you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, pick this shit up. Kingdom Hearts Recoded. This Kingdom Hearts game was originally on the cell phone in Japan and ported onto a DS game and sold across the world, I guess. Whatever. But overall, pretty good game. I mean, the storyline was really crappy till you got to the end when you got the whole eye-opener of what's to come in the next Kingdom Hearts games. And I really hope that Square Enix gets close to making Kingdom Hearts 3, because I am dying to play that shit, and I really want to play it. I don't want no freaking cheesy game on the DS. I want the real deal. But overall, it was a pretty okay game. But please, Square Enix, make Kingdom Hearts 3 already. And that's the end of my video, so rate, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later, yo.